Samsung's One UI has always been a cornerstone of the Galaxy experience, continually evolving to meet the demands of its users. Now, as we await the official rollout of One UI 7 Beta 3 for the Galaxy S24 series, leaked details have begun to emerge, promising enhancements that may elevate how we interact with our devices on a daily basis. These rumors, originating from the reliable tipster at Ice Universe, suggest the upcoming update will focus on subtle yet impactful improvements in sound effects and animations. While such tweaks might seem minor on the surface, their implications for the overall user experience could be profound, reflecting Samsung's continued dedication to refining the interface. Let's start with the revamped sound effects. According to the leaks, One UI 7 Beta 3 will introduce updated auditory feedback for everyday actions like unlocking the phone, locking it, and connecting it to a charger. On the surface, these might appear to be inconsequential adjustments, but sound effects play a far more significant role than many realize. They serve as tactile auditory cues, creating a more immersive and satisfying interaction with the device. Every chime, click, or tone reinforces a connection between the user and the interface, ensuring that even routine actions feel engaging and intuitive. For instance, consider the sound of locking your phone. It's a small moment, lasting no more than a second, but the auditory feedback it provides can communicate a sense of security and completion. Similarly, the sound effect accompanying a charging connection can subtly reassure users that their phone is powered and charging as intended. By refining these elements, Samsung is not merely enhancing aesthetics but reinforcing trust in the functionality of its devices. These seemingly minor tweaks can go a long way in making the Galaxy S24 feel like a truly premium product, where even the smallest details are thoughtfully designed. Moving on to animations, the rumored updates suggest a focus on making transitions smoother and more fluid, with specific improvements to the drop-down animation. Animations are a subtle but critical aspect of any user interface. They guide the user's attention, provide visual feedback, and contribute to the perceived speed and responsiveness of the device. A well-executed animation can make navigating a smartphone feel seamless and intuitive, while poorly implemented animations can detract from the experience, making the interface feel clunky or slow. Samsung's decision to enhance animations in One UI 7 Beta 3 highlights its commitment to optimizing this aspect of the user experience. The reported improvements in drop-down animations, for example, could make the simple act of accessing notifications or quick settings more visually appealing and satisfying. By making these transitions feel smoother and more dynamic, Samsung can enhance the overall fluidity of the interface, ensuring that every interaction feels natural and polished. While sound effects and animations might not grab headlines like new hardware features or groundbreaking technologies, they are integral to the overall user experience. They contribute to what many call delightful design, the idea that the best interfaces are those that not only work well but also bring a sense of joy to the user. With One UI 7 Beta 3, Samsung seems to be doubling down on this philosophy, focusing on the small but impactful details that can make using a Galaxy device feel more enjoyable. However, there's a catch. According to the leaks, the One UI 7 beta program for this update will reportedly be limited to the Galaxy S24 series, including the Galaxy S24, Galaxy S24 Plus, and Galaxy S24 Ultra. This marks a departure from previous beta programs, which often included older flagship models like the Galaxy S23, Galaxy S22, and Galaxy S21. While this exclusivity may disappoint users of older devices, it also signals Samsung's intent to optimize the experience for its latest hardware. By narrowing the scope of the beta program, Samsung can focus its efforts on ensuring that the new features are tailored to the Galaxy S24 series. This targeted approach allows the company to gather more specific feedback, refine the updates, and deliver a more polished final product. For Galaxy S24 users, this exclusivity is an opportunity to be at the forefront of Samsung's latest innovations, experiencing the improvements firsthand before they are rolled out more broadly. The limited beta program also raises questions about Samsung's broader strategy for One UI 7. With each iteration, One UI has aimed to strike a balance between innovation and usability, introducing new features while maintaining the intuitive design that users have come to expect. The rumored updates in Beta 3 reflect this ethos, focusing on areas that might not make headlines but significantly impact day-to-day use. By investing in sound effects and animations, Samsung is reinforcing its commitment to delivering a user interface that is not only functional but also enjoyable to use. Looking ahead, the success of these updates will ultimately depend on how they are received by beta testers. If the feedback is positive, it could pave the way for similar refinements in future updates, and potentially extend to other Galaxy models down the line. For now, the focus remains on the Galaxy S24 series, where these improvements are expected to shine the brightest. It's also worth noting that these rumored changes align with broader trends in the tech industry, where user experience is increasingly seen as a competitive differentiator. In a market saturated with high-spec devices, the small details, the sound of a notification, the smoothness of an animation, the feel of the interface can set a product apart. With One UI 7 Beta 3, Samsung appears to be leveraging this trend, using sound effects and animations to enhance the Galaxy experience and strengthen its position in the market. In conclusion, the leaked details about One UI 7 Beta 3 suggest that Samsung is focusing on the finer details that define the user experience. By revamping sound effects and animations, the company is aiming to make everyday interactions with Galaxy devices more engaging and satisfying. While these updates might not be as flashy as new hardware features, they reflect Samsung's commitment to delivering a polished and enjoyable user interface. For Galaxy S24 users, the upcoming beta release is an opportunity to experience these improvements firsthand, setting the stage for a more refined Galaxy experience in the months to come.